How do you define manner? Saying thank you upon receiving something, bowing to the elder, or greet people with a wider smile? Well, I think that's all true. However, manner are much more than that. Oh, before we move forward, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Aisyah Alissa. I am a girl raised in the Asian, specifically in a Malay family. Ever since I was little, my parents always emphasized the need to have good manner. I've always been told constantly that having a good manner is important upon growing up. I should behave myself well, especially in front of the society, knowing how crucial it is to the eye of people. Okay, so I've been talking about manner, but what is manner? According to the dictionary, manner is the behavior that is considered to be polite in a particular society or culture. To put it simpler, it is to be well behaved according to the situation. Sounds easy to do. However, little do we know, manner is really lacking in the society. I have done my research to get to know more on how manner works around the world. It is fascinating to know that it really differs from one country to another. It is undeniable that many of the people in our culture, no matter young or elder, have forgotten that having etiquette is still a major factor in being a respectable human being. One section might seem polite in certain countries, but to others it might be a little inappropriate or uncommon. As of today, I will be sharing with all of you the insight on how many work across the globe. First of all, I would like to discuss about manner in Asia. Well, according to the United Nations, Asia continent consists of 48 countries. Different countries with different background may as well come with different way of manners. So first, I want to talk about the greeting. In Malaysia, we usually greet people and shake hands with them upon meeting. The same goes to China and India. However, in Korea and Japan, they bow down as a sign of showing respect to the other person. I found it on an article online that the same goes for Thailand, but they greet people with Y. They align their hand in front of their chest and bow slightly to the other party, also indicating respect and gratitude. Next, manner are also important at the dining table. Some Asian countries like China, Korea, and Japan use chopstick upon eating, and it is impolite to put your chopstick upright inside the rice and use it for gesture, such as pointing to the other. It may seem simple for people who did not know about the culture, yet it could come out as very offensive. Moving on, now I want to share with you about how manner work in Australia. Starting off with the greeting, Australians greet people with a first name basis, even on the first time meeting, and it is not considered as rude or impolite. They also address people as mates as a sign of intimacy. It shows how they are very open and friendly to one another. Besides that, being on time or early is particular for Australians. They really value their time just like the Japan. Punctuality is appreciated in Australia business environment, and be sure to follow the trading hour of Australia, which is from the 9 in the morning to the 5 in the evening. In one of the articles I've read online about manner, I also found out that they do not like to discuss business during dinner, as it is reserved for social interaction, because business conversation is usually being discussed during lunch. It is also compulsory to keep conversation at minimal during eating. I think that I have shared quite a lot about Australia. Now, I would like to discuss about the manner in France. Fun fact, do you know the word etiquette came from French? It is no surprise that etiquette is important to France. La politesse reigns supreme in French society. So, upon greeting, the man sometimes kiss the woman, but some women would stick out their hand if they prefer handshake. It is common for people to kiss in French, but this may come off as intimidating for some Asian, American, and British since we are not used to it. Worry not, it is not like a real kiss, but more like a slight brush to the cheek. It is also widely known that the French people really love their language. Therefore, it is polite if we were to ask them beforehand whether they speak English or not before asking them any question. Next, Some of the typical or common gesture of French manner are holding or letting people to pass the door first and always say thank you upon receiving something. Last but not least, let's talk about how manner works in the United Kingdom. So first of all, greeting is by a smile, and handshake is quite common for them. You must never forget to shake your right hand with their right hand. Hug and kisses are not common to be done on the first time meeting, since it is more likely to be reserved for people who we are really close to, such as our family. Also, don't be shocked if you hear them calling you dear or love, because it is actually common to address people with affectionate style. During a conversation, you must bear in mind not to ask personal questions such as age to someone you just met. Offensive topics like politics and religion should also be avoided, as it might come off as rude to others. On top of that, unlike the Asian countries, tips are given here, and it is important. It is usually given to the staff or waiter that serve us as a sign of appreciation, as they had served us the best service. And just that, you now know a little thing about manner across the globe. Now that you already know about it, be confident and just go anywhere you like, as long as you understand their manner, even if it's just a little. It won't hurt us to learn things about the country we would like to pay a visit. Just like what Harry Hart said in The Kingsman, quoting William Horman, manners make a man. Having a good manner and politeness may bring us many benefits, not only for us, but also give happiness to the people around us. Thank you.